Good morning, everyone. My name is Valeria Casados Chouza, and I am a student at BCIT enrolled in New Media Design and Web Development Diploma. I'll be graduating in November with a target discipline in UI UX, graphic design, and illustration. Here on my homepage, I have an illustration of myself, which I created on Adobe Illustrator, just to showcase a little bit of my personality. And then I also have my three feature projects on the homepage if you scroll down. And at the very bottom, I have a gallery of my illustrators that I've made on Illustrator within the last 3 years. If we head over to my projects page, I have 4 projects currently listed here. However, I am planning to add more. Today, since my target discipline is catered towards UI design, I will be talking about my illustration process and my UI design weather app. So Cutline Studio is my shop on Etsy, which I opened in January of 2023. And I won't dive too deep into the process of how I make the stickers. I will be talking mostly about my design process for the illustrations. However, I will showcase this video in case you're interested. So for the process of creating my stickers, I start all of my designs on a sketchbook and a pencil. Once I have a drawing of what I want to turn into a sticker, then I send it over to Adobe Illustrator, where I set the image as a template, and then on a new layer, I create the outline using the pen tool and the curvature tool. Once I have the outline finished, then I create a new layer to color it. And this includes using different layers for the color, the highlights, and the shadows. Then once I have that ready to go, I create the cut line. I like to save my colors into a color swatch into my library, and sometimes I like to keep a color swatch on my artboard just for easy access with the eyedropper tool. For creating the cut line, which is used with the vinyl cutter, I use the outline stroke tool located under path and object, and I usually use a 0.13 inch measurement just to have enough room between the illustration and the cut so that they're not too close. So after I printed and laminate the stickers, then I send them to my cutting machine. And all of my stickers are waterproofed and dishwasher resistant because I want to deliver high quality to my clients. Once the sticker is made and ready for sale, then I place it into a template that I made on Adobe Illustrator with a Photoshop hand of myself and my branding and logo so that it can be listed on Etsy. So in summary, I learned many valuable skills such as using Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, photo and video editing, as well as experiencing all the ins and outs of e-commerce and marketing. Additionally, I learned how to communicate with clients and set individual goals that allow me to meet tight deadlines. So here's a screenshot of my shop on Etsy, which was running for 9 months. However, I had to put it on vacation mode just because I wanted to prioritize finishing my program. Another project that I want to share with you today is my weather app, which focuses on UI design and icon illustration. I made this prototype on Figma, and the goal of this project was to design a user-friendly weather app for mobile. So it consisted of designing the weather icons on Adobe Illustrator and incorporating into a user interface design on Figma while using up-to-date practices such as using auto layouts and components. So the brainstorming process consisted of doing some research about existing weather apps, see where I could improve the usability and layout. So I made two versions, one for the day and one for the night. And on Figma, I used the vector tool to create the curve. I used components for the search bar, and as well as using the auto layout where the weather data is displayed. For the icon illustrations, I made them on Adobe Illustrator. I created a total of 19 icons, 9 for the day, 9 for the night, and then the search bar, the magnifying glass for the search bar. So in summary, the project consisted of creating the prototype on Figma, designing the weather icon illustrations, and prepare them for export according to Material 3 design guidelines, and also referencing OpenWeather's API for the naming convention, as well as exporting them as SVG so they are lightweight and compatible. So a little bit about me. My mission is to be a valuable and active team member, as well as listening and help to problem solve so that I can contribute to the world of digital design. I want to deliver high quality products and designs for clients and my potential employers. My short-term goal is to get an internship so that I can enhance my skills and learn new experiences. And my long-term goal is to eventually become a UI artist and designer for a video game studio. However, I am open to the idea of working in different industries as a UI/UX designer or graphic designer or illustrator. Although I learned how to code at BCIT, my focus lies more into creative roles and design, such as using tools like Figma, Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Fresco. Here you can find a little bit more about my shop, and I have a button if you want to visit. Some of my hobbies include camping. I enjoy camping in the summer with my family and friends, as well as drawing and painting. I have been drawing for a very long time, since I was a child, and I took inspiration from video games or cartoons, and then eventually enjoyed to draw anatomy and animals. I started painting digitally on my iPad about 4 months ago. I use Adobe Fresco, and I also like taking photos. I got my DSLR camera in 2019, and I like taking photos as a hobby. I also enjoy listening to music, anything from early 2000s to the 80s, as well as listening to chill step playlists when I am working or painting. One of my favorite pastimes is also playing video games. My favorite video game is Minecraft. It's very nostalgic to me. And I also like playing any Nintendo game. Here I have a little art gallery with my digital paintings that I've made within the last 4 months. I took a short online course on Domestika, which taught me the basics of digital painting. So I'm still looking to practice more and get better. You can contact me here at valeria.casados12@gmail.com, or you can shoot me a message or give me a call. My phone number is here. You can also, if you wish to connect with me on LinkedIn, I have my profile listed here. And if you want to if you're interested in seeing my qualifications, you can view my resume as well. Thank you so much.